I did an in-depth Hebrew study in 2011 on this, on the word firmament, because a movie producer called me while I was teaching at school and asked me, what is a firmament? And I gave him the best answer I knew at the time. And then when I hung up the phone, I thought, there's something more to that. I should have said something else. There's something in my spirit said, do more research on that. And so after school got out during the summer, I decided I was going to break out my Bible reference material. I was going to look up every single word. I was going to go to the concordance, look up the Hebrew of that word, put every word in context, and see what Scripture had to say about itself. And what the end result of that was a model of 5 firmaments. The word is rakia in the Hebrew. Rakia is used 17 times in the Old Testament, 4 different books of the Bible there. But it looks like there are 2 types of rakias, 2 types of firmaments. Firmament is a spread out thinness. It can be spread out in terms of space, or it can be spread out in terms of density. And it looks like the 5 firmaments are the 3 heavens that Scripture mentions. Did you know there were 3 heavens? 2 Corinthians 12, verse 2, Paul says he was taken up to the 3rd heaven there. So we have Earth's atmosphere is 1st heaven, and then the outer space region is 2nd heaven, and then where God's throne is located, up above all that, is 3rd heaven. And then separating those 3 spaces, those 3 heavens, are 3 faces, 3 surfaces, or 2 surfaces. One between 1st and 2nd heaven, and one between 2nd and 3rd heaven. The one between 1st and 2nd heaven no longer exists. Our atmosphere goes right up into outer space now. Okay? But before the flood, apparently that was not the case. When the windows of heaven were opened there in Genesis 7, verse 11, that was the collapse of the canopy that Dr. Ball calls the canopy, which is illustrated in the mural above us on the 2nd floor. That canopy collapsed. And so now we no longer have that firmament there. But apparently, according to Ezekiel chapter 1 and 10 and Revelation chapter 4 and 15, there is still a solid crystalline firmament that separates 2nd heaven, the outer space region, from God's throne. And actually is the foundation of his throne there. And so it looks like there are 5 firmaments there. And God did that top down. Okay? 3rd heaven first, then 2nd heaven, and then 1st heaven, and then the crust of the earth, and then works his way down toward the interior of the earth. It's a top-down construction like that. It's pretty consistent all through Scripture.